So, the point is, where was I going with this? Oh, that the internet is this great place to find the connections. You find out that you are not isolated. You're not all alone. This crazy notion that we are different, we are isolated, we are separate from all the other people out there. It gets strengthened sometimes because we interact with the world through this terminal, right? We're solo. We're looking at our computer. We're looking into our phone. It sometimes feels like an isolated, solitary experience, and it tends to strengthen the false belief that we are alone on this planet. The truth is that we are all connected in a profound way, and we're way more alike than we are not alike. If you made a list of all the things that define you, and you'd have to start with, all right, I have 2 legs, I have 2 arms, I have dexterity, I have a thumb, heat burns my skin, pain makes me retract. I mean, there's a zillion things on that list that define what you are and how you perceive things and what you believe and how you feel. On that list, let's say there's 100,000 things on that list. Probably a couple dozen of them are going to be unique to you. I am a Obama supporter. I am a Protestant. I am this. I mean, what's crazy is that because those are the things that make us different, those are the things we attach to way too tightly, and then those things we defend against, and then those are the things we use to justify the kind of conflicts. And then people, marketing and politicians and news preys on those differences, reminds us of those differences, and constantly makes us aware of this conflict between us and them, us and them, us and them. Ah! It's terrifying. But what we were talking about last week that I really, I've been kind of really into this metaphor of, there's the Venn diagram, which I misspelled. It's VENN, the Venn diagram, where where there's, you go, this is them and this is us, and where we overlap, let's see, it's Iraqis and Americans, and what overlaps is hardly nothing at all, and that's crap. The only thing that doesn't overlap is certain cultural beliefs, certain religious beliefs. But the thing that does overlap is so much of the humanness. The challenge and the goal of Hug Nation then is to remember that the Venn diagram of showing where we overlap is actually totally, almost entirely overlapped. It's a Zen diagram. It's only the very outside of the circle where we're different. And so what we need to do is see those differences as like novelties to enjoy, and try to remind ourselves that where we overlap is where our truth is, where the profound identity is, and where our peace lies. Because when you are struggling to define yourself by what's different, it's a challenge. It's a constant state of defense. And when you relax into this oneness, it's effortless. You just are. Belief Buffet is an assortment of ideas, whether spiritual or self-growth oriented, that are laid out with the option to taste it, see if you like it, without any pressure whatsoever. If you like it, fill your belly with it. If you don't like it, spit it out.